All right, it is February 27th. It's a Friday and it's almost the end of the month. Welcome back. Today I'm just kind of thinking about, you know, the body and how it obeys the mind. And I feel like sometimes I just get way too scattered, and there's so many things we want to improve on a daily basis and just kind of overall when we look at reflect on our life, I'm sure we see a lot of areas of lack in a way and a lot of areas we want to improve on. But I really think it's one thing at a time. We really should focus our mind at kind of like one thing at a time. Pick one, whether it's like your business or your mindset or your health or the food that you eat, what you cook and what you put in your body, the exercise habits, the sleep habits. I mean, there's just so many. It's hard for me to think off the top of my head sometimes, but there's so many things, and you'll know what they are in your own life, and you got to kind of prioritize a little bit and just focus on that one thing and basically command your body to improve on that so I mean, if it's like a business, it's like that's a mindset, strategy, and way for you to adapt, like that you're capable of adapting, like every day I'm learning, I'm more and more capable in adapting to these market conditions. If it's your health, I'm getting healthier and healthier every single day, and I'm making better decisions, and just expand on it and command it from your body, command it from your soul, you know what I mean, and know it and feel it. That's, I think, kind of a lot what Neville Goddard teaches, and really a lot of these kind of manifestation teachers, is really feeling that emotion, really feeling that emotion um, in your body. Sorry, I'm just kind of making sure I'm driving well over here. But yeah, really making that emotion and feeling it in your body as if you've already won. And that requires faith. That requires really strong faith. Like, faith is kind of the unseen. It's almost imaginary in a way. Whether it's faith in God and our creator, or faith in that you're going to be able to figure out, or faith in that everything works out for you the way it's supposed to. So if it's you don't get that job, you weren't supposed to have it, and there's a bigger picture. There's a reason why you're not going down that path, and there's still things you need to figure out, or there's a better opportunity around the corner. Just having faith that everything is happening for you, not against you, and having that strong faith and having that mind, that mindset, I think will help just keep your body at peace and not in survival mode, and not have your nervous system just always ticked up. I think that when your nervous system, when you really start to build body awareness, you feel your nervous system. Like when I think about myself when I was younger, I never felt my nervous system. I feel like that takes a level of body awareness, a level of meditation and slowing down and breath and stillness and quietness to really kind of feel it. And then you start to realize what really triggers you throughout the day. As evolved as I like to think I am sometimes, it's pretty easy to get me off kilter, whether it's, just driving and someone cuts me off or does something dumb in front of me, and it makes me have to like slam on my brakes, or, whatever, it kind of irritates me. I'm like, wow, like not as evolved as I like to think I am. Or just whether it be at work, if something happens and it just like bothers me and annoys me, But I think what I like about kind of where I'm at, I don't let those things linger for too long. I think when you start to practice that awareness and you start to practice better, um, you know, better mindset skills and bringing you back into the moment and expressing the emotions you want to express, because, and like I said, someone's honking at someone, not me. I'm just chilling my lane. But yeah, the body listens to the mind, so it's like you get to express the emotions you want your body to feel. Now, of course, we're programmed from an early age to feel certain things, and your body's not going to always listen to your mind, but with practice you can kind of bring yourself back. you can kind of bring yourself back and start to be in that emotion that you want to be in, instead of just always reacting to the world and reacting to your environment and reacting to the people around you and the emotions that they feel and express to you. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I think empathy is great because I'm a very empathetic person. I wish I wasn't at times. You know, it's like when I watch a movie, I get wrapped up in the emotions of that movie. You know, and that's why I think watching high conscious, you know, content like movies and music is really important, especially if you're an empathetic person. Because if you listen to sad music all the time and you're an empathetic person, I'm sorry, like you're gonna be sad. Like, you know, don't do that to yourself. You know, if you're an empathetic person, don't watch drama movies all the time. You know, like you got to watch uplifting stuff. You know, don't get me wrong. There's a time and a place for everything, and you know, want to expand kind of what you feel and what you consume and all that. I understand that, but just be very mindful about what you allow, the inputs you allow in your body, and I think you'll be okay. So anyway, I'm kind of gonna leave it at that. There's a lot of traffic today. I don't know. People are driving a little wild. Maybe it's because it's Friday. It's the end of the week. People are ready to go. But anyway, as always, I want to wish you some blessings, some love, some peace, some good things, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Take care.